What's up everyone, and welcome back to Mike's Room. Here in Mike's Room, if you guys don't know what I do already, I like to go ahead and get high, just like you saw me do right now. Helps me think a lot. Then I like to go ahead and talk about any type of home products or tech products that I myself got and give you guys more information about that just in case you guys go out and get the same stuff. So for this review everyone, I have a brand new pair of true wireless earbuds that hit the market back in 2019. I want to say like in the middle of the year. And the ones that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, are the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. So this is a company that's from here in America. They are located in California. They came out about middle of the year last year. Saw a couple of videos here and there on YouTube about them, and I wanted to go ahead and try them out myself and give you guys a review on them, see how they are, because I heard that they have really good bass and really good sound. You guys know that I love good bass and I love good sound, so I wanted to give these a twirl and just see how they are. So before we get into all the fancy schmancy stuff, let me go ahead and show you guys what came in the box. First of all, here's the box. When you open the box, you're gonna get your charging cord, 7 pairs of ear tips, your user manual, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the Chisana C1L case, and inside of the case are the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. Pretty nice small case. I like to call it the pill. Almost looks like a white pill, so I call it the pill. So now that you guys have seen what has come in the box, let me go ahead and give you guys some specs before I give you guys a demonstration and then tell you guys my pros and cons on the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. So for starters everyone, these do have Bluetooth 5.0, which is the fastest stable Bluetooth connection that's out there right now. These range up to a distance of 33 feet to whatever device that you connect them to. The earbuds both have 6mm graphene drivers with hi-fi definition sound. The battery on the case is a 400 milliampere battery, which takes roughly about 2 hours to charge, and for the earbuds themselves, they take about an hour to charge. Once the earbuds are fully charged, you're going to get about 3 hours worth of playtime with the volume on medium high. With the case, you get an extra 9 hours, so that gives you roughly about 3 to 4 times that you can recharge your earbuds without having to put them on the wall charger. Speaking about charging, this does charge through a micro USB and it does not have Qi wireless charging. Now, as I said before, one of the specs on them is they do come with 7 pairs of ear tips, and 2 pairs of ear tips are actually a different shape to give you a better listening experience. Now these are push button control, not touch control, but I am glad to say that they control everything from phone calls, next track, and volume. These are IPX7 rated, which means that they are sweat proof and waterproof, but not the case. Alright everyone, so that's it for the specs on the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. Now let me go ahead and show them up to you guys a little up close and personal in the case and everything like that. Then we'll get into the pros and cons. Alright guys, so here's the case here for the Chisana C1Ls. As you can see underneath my light there, it's a nice shiny case to shine all the way around. There's really no matte finish to it whatsoever except for their name right there where it says Chisana. As you can see, it's really small, okay? Like I said, I call it the pill. There's the LEDs right there in the front to kind of show you the battery life on the case themselves. And then when you open the case, you know, you're greeted with them in there. Now let me go ahead and take these out and show you how they look. Here are the C1Ls right here up close and personal. They got their nice little insignia right there at the top. And these are a matte white finish all the way around. There is some shininess at the very edges right here around at the top. You can kind of see it with my light, I'm not too sure. And guys, the button is not too hard to push. I'll go ahead and let you guys hear. They're not too hard to push. It's not like you're having to shove, you know, the button in or anything like that. So that's really neat. And of course, there are the speakers there, you know, with the grill and everything. And there are the connecting pins. Okay, so they don't feel too heavy at all, guys. And the way that they go in, usually when I tell you guys about earbuds, I usually say, you know, you have to put them in a certain way. You got to twist them. These, I'm glad to say you don't have to. They just go straight in the ear. So here's the right side, going straight in. And here's the left side, going straight in. And that's it, nothing more. They stay in, you know, they don't move, they don't jiggle, so that's really good. And you know, there's a demonstration for you guys. Okay, and they feel real light in the ear, so that's really nice. They did a really good job on that. But just remember guys, like I always say, get the right pair of ear tips. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. That's how they look like up close and personal for you guys. So there's your example. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let me go ahead and give you guys my pros and cons on the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. first of all, we're going to start with pros. So one of the things that I do like about the Chisana C1Ls is the case, okay? So I do like the fact that the case is small, nice and pocketable. Like I said, it's got that nice shine all the way around it, as you guys can see. Okay, it fits in the hand really easily. It's gonna fit in your pockets really easily. Small, nice, sleek. It's nice. I like it. Another pro that I'm gonna have is going to be ear tips. Now, as you can see here, you get 7 pairs of ear tips. You're gonna get 4 pairs of bullet-shaped ear tips and 3 pairs of umbrella ear tips. And those sizes are gonna range from small, medium, large, and then with the bullet ear tips, you get a large plus. So that's really neat. I think that's a really good pro they have because not everyone has the same ears. And not to mention, when it comes to the umbrella shaped ear tips, they say that those are supposed to give you a way better listening experience and provide a lot more comfortability. There is a huge difference with sound, and it's all going to depend on the way you want them, on how you want the sound to be. And I promise you guys, if you guys get the right ear tips in, you guys are going to recognize a great sound with them, okay? Great job on that, Chisana, for, bringing all those pairs of ear tips in there. Good job. So another pro that I have is going to be sound quality. When I heard on other videos that there was bass in them and everything like that, like I said, I wanted to see for myself because I've had some pretty darn good earbuds that have really good bass. These deliver bass. And they deliver bass a lot. The way that I can give you an example of how the bass sounds is if you have a nice car stereo system and you're sitting in your car and you have that bass tuned up and you hear that bass rattling in the car, that's basically how this bass on these sound like when you put them on. It's there and it rattles and it just makes the music sound so good for some reason. I mean, the bass on these is really, really good, guys. They amped up the bass a lot on these, so I do like that. If you guys are a bass head like me, you guys will have no problem with this. The sound quality on the bass on these is great. Now, when it comes to mids and highs, they're present, but they're not really all there. They kind of held back a little bit on the mids. Like, you can hear the bass a little bit more than you can the voice, but when it comes to the highs, you hear the highs pretty good. So you hear the claps and you hear the cymbals, but the mids were just pushed back just a tiny bit, but it's still present. So good sound quality on that, guys. Really good, especially with the bass. Another pro that I have is going to be battery life. Now, even though you don't get a lot of battery life, you only get about 3 hours if you have the music on a volume of about 50-60%. With me, I like my volume up. I like it all the way at about 80-90, sometimes 100%. I was roughly getting about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which is still really good since you're only supposed to get 3 hours on about 50-60%. So battery life was actually not bad. All right, guys, another pro that I think we're all are gonna like is going to be the fact that these control everything. It controls your music, it controls your phone calls, it controls Siri and Google, and it also controls volume, which is really nice, especially for the price tag on these. And the way that the controls are, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be like how all of them are. You press once to play and pause music, or you double tap the right side and that'll skip forward. You double tap the left side and that'll go back to the song. And if you hold down on either side for more than 3 seconds, you're on your right side, you're going to have the volume go up, and on the left side you're going to have the volume go down. To bring up Siri and Google, you just triple tap on each side and that's going to bring up Siri and Google. So really easy functions, really nice. They worked perfectly. And like I said, guys, when it comes to the push button, even though they're not touch sensitive, they felt almost like they were touch sensitive. I didn't have to push hard. I wasn't having to have sex with my ear or anything like that. Tapped them and the button basically took care of the rest. So really good job on it. Alright, guys, so that's it for the pros. Now, there are a few cons that I do have with these, so let's go ahead and get into the cons that I have. So my first con that I have is gonna be battery life. Now, even though I like the fact that, I was able to get about almost 2 hours with the volume on, 80-90%, I like earbuds that last a lot longer than 3 hours. Not to mention, I like earbuds that come with cases that last longer than only charging them 3 or 4 times. I do get the fact that they were trying to make this case pocketable. They were making it small, making it more convenient for people, and I dig that. I really do. But I like my earbuds at least 5 to 6 hours because I listen to a lot of music, especially when it comes to gym time. 2 hours is good, 3 hours is okay. But if you guys can make it, 5-6 hours, I think it would be a lot better. So that's just going to be one of the cons on my personal cons, is battery life, is just to bump up the battery life a bit. Another con that I have is gonna be with sound quality. Now, even though I love the bass on these, as I was saying, and before with the bass in my pros, is I wish they would have brought out the mids and highs a little bit more. Even though I am a bass guy, music still sounds good with everything in it, not just bass. So you can't just have the bass and everything else shut out. And with these, they don't shut everything else out, but I just wish they would have brought everything else just a little bit higher, volume-wise and with mids and highs. A little bit more volume, a little bit higher with the mids and highs to bring those out a bit. And guys, these would be, I would say, numero uno. But just because they kind of held down the mids and they kind of held down the highs just a little bit, I kind of have to give that a con because I like my clarity mixed in with my bass. Other than that, I really had no other problems. Now, I will say I had some connection problems still. Once again, guys, if you guys have seen my videos, I'm still using a phone that has Bluetooth 4.2, so I don't want to give that a con. I had a couple of connection problems, but they weren't huge. They weren't, dropping in and out and out and in and everything like that like some of the other ones did. So, I'm not gonna really, I don't want to really put that in there as a con or as a pro or anything, because I want to wait until I get a phone that has 5.0 to kind of judge that from now on. With connection, I can't really tell you guys yay or nay. Another thing that I kind of want to take note on that I didn't want to give a pro or con on, and I'm going to leave it up to you guys, is going to be call quality. Call quality for me, I did a couple of tests on them. It sounded good with the person coming in, but with my voice going out, it didn't really sound too high quality like they say they have. But like I said, I don't want to make that much of a big deal because, like I said, my phone is running Bluetooth 4.2, so maybe it's not mixing in the right way it should. But I do have some samples here for you guys. So here are the call quality samples right here.
What's up, everyone? This is Mike from Mike's Room. He's giving you guys a call quality test for the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. You guys let me know what you guys think about the sound quality in the comment section below. What's up, everyone? This is Mike again from Mike's Room. This time I am outside of my house walking around doing a call quality sample on the Chisana C1L true wireless earbuds. You guys let me know what you guys think about the call quality in the comment section below.
Alright guys, so as far as I can tell, there's not really a lot of cons to make me say no on these. I honestly do recommend these to everybody. These have really good bass, especially if you're a bass head. If you're a bass head, these are really, really good. And at the price, for $29.99, it's actually a steal. These give you basically everything you want in a nice little pocketable package. Chisana, I had to give you guys 2 thumbs up. And I do have to tell everyone, all of my subscribers, if you guys are looking for a nice, good, cheap pair of true wireless earbuds that give really, really good bass, the Chisana C1Ls are going to be perfect for you. Okay, they come in white, and there is a black version that they have too. Now, for some reason on Amazon, the black ones go for about $10 more. But if you go to Chisana's website, they're actually the same price right now. They're $25.99 for either the white ones or for the black ones right now. Head on over. I got the links in the description on either Amazon or their website, and check them out for yourself, guys. And hopefully, if you guys have any, issues or anything like that, leave them in the comment section. I'm always here to help. I want to thank everyone for joining me again in Mike's Room. You guys are awesome. I want to thank all of my subscribers and all of my new subscribers that have been subscribing. You guys are awesome. I love all of you. I hope you guys love what I'm doing or trying to do for you guys. And I just want to say thank you guys for keep on supporting me and everything. If you guys are out there smoking a joint, smoke one for me. I know I'm high right now. I don't even know how I got done doing this whole review, but thank you guys for joining me, and join me next time. Peace.